see, Simon? I think you're bleeding.
Oh, that's nothing. It's just my brain can't stop bleeding from the accident.
Yesterday, a driver, distracted by her children, ran a red light, causing her to blindside a car. Simon Jarrett, 26, us, survived, but with permanent brain damage. Author David Munshi?
My name is David Munshi. We spoke earlier.
The brain scan, I remember.
These are students that I guess they're doing this for like some kind of project or whatever.
Is this part of your thesis work?
Yeah, it's a study I'm doing with my colleague Paul Berg. We hope to design a gentle way to work with brain reconstruction.
And I'm helping them out with like research at the same time they're helping me out with my brain injury. They start out recording something called a Nakajima neurograph.
It'll hurt about as much as getting your picture taken.
Indians thought cameras would steal their souls.
That's so. Well, let's hope they're wrong.
It's like a picture that indicates direction, says Munshi, including pilot seat. Wait, would they be using the same technology that David Munshi was first inventing? From the moment of the scan, all of a sudden the experiences start differing.
The living Catherine could very well have finished the project and launched it. I guess she could even still be alive. Weird thought. Oh, well, I saved all the people on the station as brain scans and put them into an artificial world.
Our unique Atlantic Ocean location allows for this gigantic coil gun, running longer than a marathon, to safely launch projectiles without...
We were going to launch it into space to save it from, well, all of this.
The idea is just incredible.
Could we get on the Ark?
I got scanned, like the others, and then I killed myself.
Now all we have to do is hope Phi is still operational.
I actually like being prompted with a question this early on. Find out how your brain is dependent on its body, why the brain is simply not a computer. The brain is the most complicated computer. It's an organic computer. Yet, is it actually life? It gives you something to think about as you continue through the game.
What are you?
Are you blind? It's me. Carl Semke.
It's just beginning to sink in. I'm a robot.
You don't want to think about it, we'll start thinking about it.
How is this possible?
Your new body most likely has senses similar to those you had as a human, and your mind, only knowing one way to perceive the world, superimposes that skill set on top of your new features.
This is insane!
Seems like the WoW is keeping the Curie from going into a catastrophic failure state.
Are you talking about the black tentacles?
It's exciting to watch WoW claim Delta. Now its crusty surfaces seem to complement, even outshine what Delta was. It was keeping Amy alive. It's not letting people die. Don't touch the structure gel leakage. Can't confirm its effect on WoW.
We probably have to go to Theta and pray that Dunbat's still working.
Say hello.
Hey, Data.
Hello.
Guys, I'm Peter Stress, dispatcher at Data. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Yep, we'll head for the shuttle and ride it directly to Theta.
Theta. Everyone's at Theta.
You're something better here. Here.
My reflection in the black blood of our warden whispers. I need to save them from this hell. Let them sleep. Lock them in the lucid dreams I've seen. He's telling me I don't need this vitreous flesh inside my skull to see salvation. I will gladly remove them. He cut his eyes out.
You saw that, right? You saw Ikorus fucking injecting that shit into them?
Peter, can you hear me? I've changed my mind. I would like to come to Theta. Let Delta sleep.
Theta, listen. Ikorus is headed for Theta.
Ikorus is doing some strange shit. He just took the Zeppelin back to Theta. Don't let him dock. Shut it the fuck down.
Strasky, wake up Dr. Masters. We're bringing in Ikorus.
What's wrong?
What can I say? He's had a rough day.
We should touch down on a cargo platform just outside Theta. Then we just head inside, grab the Dunbat, and head down the abyss.
Anyway, welcome back to Soma. I'm excited to get into Theta. I am really excited to get to Theta because like this has been like one of the locations that's been kind of like teased throughout the whole game so far. So, if I remember right, we were hot on the trails of some like I forget his name. It's been about a week since I played this, but like it was like some guy who like gouged out his eyes and was like trying to make people sleep. Who seemed to be very possessed by the WoW. No. We're not doing that. Oh Lord. Okay, we're just gonna. Okay. Okay, we're good. Oh.
Hello? Anyone there? Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
Interesting. I was about to say, with that music that was playing right there, it kind of was giving me like the vibes of like the area after after the water chase segment in Dark Descent. However, no, I don't think that. I don't think this compares to that. That was supposed to be like a segment of like absolute relief after just an intense segment. I don't think we're supposed to feel relieved right now. Upgrade the cat box from box to storage container. Oh yay. I see the cat's already taking over half the storage space of your house. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. That means it is adjusting well. Okay. Neither of those doors open. There's like no power here. Well, where's this thing? Hold on. Okay, never mind. That window's broken. Maybe I actually break that window. I'm gonna break it. Well, that works. Right, I forgot. I do have a flashlight. Hands are just rolling around. I think I might have hit that. PATHOS-II. Is this the first time we've actually seen on a world map where PATHOS-II is located? I know we used that little program earlier to actually figure out where it was, but I think this might be the first time we've actually, without trial and error, seen on a world map where PATHOS-II is actually located. Oh, that's a PC. Look at this adorable webcam. I can't touch it. I want to play with the webcam. Ooh, I can play with the stress ball. Ah, there we go.
We're here? We're here! Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have the done that.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's...
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Ah, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. And oh, this computer's on now. Let there be light. Okay, site status. Theta, all systems operational. Approximately 84% of armor, 99% subcoat. Air is clean. Temperature is 13 degrees Celsius. Ooh, here we have a map. Okay, so this is the main level. Okay. Level 1. Oh, this is gonna get... Okay, we're gonna be here a while. Oh yeah, we're gonna be here a while.
Downstairs.
Why abandon the gate? And the habitat? That's so strange. I don't like this at all.
So are these like little red... Oh yeah, black box beacon. Okay, so these are different people. So we got no one here in the main level. We got like 6 people level 1 and then a ton of people level 2. Okay. Oh, lights. That sounded like a deep growl. Oh, she's turning it on as we're walking. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Why would they all leave this floor?
I don't get it either. It's like they all just cleared out.
Okay, this room looks a lot bigger than it did on the map.
What's
Okay.
so interesting downstairs? Just labs and offices. Maybe the shuttle station.
Should we go check?
Rather not. Honestly, thinking about this.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is... Okay, confirmed. I really, really am a robot.
Maybe they wanted to keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
You're really stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
What I find very interesting is there's no light switch for the bathroom, so the bathroom is just always this dark. I guess there is a burned out light in here. Okay, we just don't have light anymore. Got it. I don't know if I'd be able to either. You gotta have some sense of safety and comfort to be able to do your business. You got a new kind of coffee. What kind of coffee is that? Guy Conrad? I guess I was right about Theta just being like the barracks location, more or less. Does he have... He has some kind of word, I think, carved, literally carved into like his stomach area. Okay. Mint invaders from Chocolate Space. that sounds good. Okay. Just testing the physics. Physics are still operational in this reality. Ooh, what are you working on? Oh, is this Omni tool? Don't look into the emitter. Emitter and battery are hot. Microwave radiation. Okay. So I guess Guy Conrad is the guy who's like creating and maintaining the Omni tools, is what it seems like. Yeah, that's the only unfortunate part of actually enjoying beverages that give you energy. is you have to decide whether you want to drink of your beverage or if you want to be responsible. Oh. Okay, we got an ad break real quick. I snoozed it as long as I could because I had accidentally restarted the stream. It reset the ads, but that's fine. We'll just we'll wait for a second for this ad to go through and then we'll continue. I think my favorite flavor. I really like peppermint coffee, like peppermint flavored cold brew coffee. I had this peppermint. I want to say it was a frap, but I don't think it was a frap. I think it was actually more cold brew from Starbucks one time. And that it got me hooked on like the whole cold brew genre of coffee. Ooh, mint chocolate chip. Okay. Okay, now you're speaking my language. If we're talking ice cream, that would be my favorite flavor of ice cream right there. Though I have never tried mint chocolate chip coffee. So that's what I'm gonna have to try at some point. It's Godfather flavored? What is Godfather flavor? Cannoli? Like the pasta? Cannoli's a pasta, right? I was about to say canola oil. Oh, cannoli's a pastry. Okay. Is there a word that is similar that is a pasta? Because I feel like I recognize, or that word seems similar to like being a pasta. Probably. I want coffee now. I might get coffee after the stream. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Okay. Komorabi. That name seems familiar. I probably heard that last name said, ooh, Catherine's room. Let's save that for last. Coffee pots and grinders are cheaper. I agree. However, I do not have the skill nor the patience to brew my own coffee, so I am you have permission to that as dark. That almost looks like it didn't load. Okay, no, it loaded. It's just dark. But yeah, you have permission to call me lazy. Wait, hold on. What does that say? He's circling something and I can't make out what that word says. Shh. Let the kitty sleep. Do not disturb the precious king. Or prince. I guess he's young, so he would be a prince. He's on his way to be a king.
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells? They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans. as they're replaced by new cells which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
Hitting it off heavy right from the bat with a theming, I see. Still on the, again, more reinforcement for the, theme of, like, what is consciousness? That is kind of crazy. It's like for the split moment in time, whenever it's you're scanned, like Simon was. You, like, for a split second, you are legitimately the exact same being. That's actually kind of crazy to think about. That you have for a split second, you are a perfect replica. Some kind of schematic that almost looks like some kind of like liquid mercury ball. Huh. Interesting. I've actually never watched the Inside Out movies. Matsu board 55 approval. Event C. There we go. Mr. Sarang, the company is very pleased to hear of your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We trust you appreciate what a unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. John Ross is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dahl at Omicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition, but please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. Do not frighten Catherine. I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. when you discover the truth behind my death. No, there's no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same and join me inside the Ark. Oh, interesting. So this is Mark Serang, who apparently was he the creator or the maintainer of the WoW, which is the station-wide artificial intelligence? And he had the theory that because for a split moment, you and your scan are the exact same being, if you were to die, if one of the, so his theory seems to be like, if one of the two beings at the moment that they are the exact same were to cease to be, they would be enveloped in the second one. And so like, oh, interesting. Okay. Transhumanism. John Strohmeyer. He's the head of security, isn't he? I think that's the guy who's head of security. He also mentioned this like John Ross guy who's also studying the WoW. Robin Bass. That's the lady we saw outside, isn't it? Oh, what's interesting is I think, so obviously Mark Serang committed suicide. It looks like Robin Bass committed suicide. So they locked up all the people's doors that committed suicide. So that Conrad guy probably also committed suicide because his door was locked. Oh. That's disturbing. We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I put my faith in Serang and the continuity. Very lovely place. Very lovely place indeed. Oh, that's cool. Having the picture, but then like expanding it by coloring out and matching the edges of the picture. That's pretty cool. Aw, hey kitty. It's an orange cat though. They'd be mischievous. Oh my gosh, it's one of these. I hate these mice. They are the bane of my existence. I'm sorry, don't get mad at me for throwing you. Why was that necessary? Ooh, look at that reflection. No, I'm okay with mice. This style in particular. With let me get in the light. With it's not like an actual mount, like normal mouse. You don't move it around on the desk. You move the ball with your finger to move the cursor around, and then the two buttons on the side are the left and right click. So that is not a gamer mouse. My grandma used to have that at her. Oh, it literally ceased to exist. It just clipped into the wall. Okay. My grandma used to have that exact same mouse at her house, and like refused to get another kind. And so like young me, whenever I went to my grandma's house before I had my own computer, I had to be forced to put up with that type of mouse, and I just could not get used to it. It felt so unnatural. Ugh. No. The carpal tunnel mouse. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, your lights don't work. There's another one. Just getting normal mice, people. They feel so much better. Peter Strasky. Oh my. Okay. I don't think that door's opening anytime soon, and I'm glad for it. Okay, Catherine Chin, what do you have for us?
That's my room.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, just memories.
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
Oh my.
I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
She's like, will you stop going through my stuff? I mean, I'm sure it wasn't creepy at one point. They could, as Simon put it, use some repairs.
You don't have to search my room. We'll get by.
Uh-oh. Imogen Reed tested a machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WoW, but more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way, like someone had specifically created it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and Reed along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of my AR capsule. After dissecting the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that the WoW copied my capsule project to construct the scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction except for one point, where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs. The vivarium's brain scan lives on and isn't limited by its content. From the originating brain scan, Reed emerged. The Reed inside the vivarium was a perfect copy. I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of PATHOS-II. I can't figure out how it worked with the vivarium, but I can replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They are already prepared with the type of electromagnetic drums needed. It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the mockingbirds. The WoW must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and use it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. With a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we have now officially started the ARC project. We are to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we will launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. Mark Serang killed himself after his scan. He has been suggesting everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Sturmeyer is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. Damn, that actually is unfortunate that Catherine's taking the backlash for something that wasn't even her doing. I guess because she's enabling it? AR capsule. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacies. New way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed, didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with the others, she is too real.
What's with the junk? Looks like something you'd fish out of the ocean.
Huh? Oh, you mean... Yeah, that's a part of Reed's vivarium. It's a long story. Forget it.
So like the WoW took inspiration, or no, the WoW was creating copies that were extremely lifelike by scanning people from the pilot seats. If I remember right, and pilot seats were used to like control robots. So like they would use the pilot seats to be able to do like maintenance and use the robots for whatever they need them to. And so like, but it would, at the same time, I guess the WoW would like create scans. And so what the hell was that noise? And so I guess Catherine took inspiration from the WoW for the ARC project and based her process off of how the WoW was copying people. Speaking of pilot seats, I'm imagine that's what this is.
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the ARC project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
That's... wow. This guy created a suicide cult. And someone who's just trying to do the right thing and try to benefit everyone is taking the fall and the blame for it.
Ah, I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Erase data? Wait. Oh, wait, what? Legacy scans, the Nanami composition, compressed Nakajima neurograph, continuous sex female. Oh, so this Nakajima Shin was like the first person to do it. Then Berg and Munshi, the people who were doing Simon's brain scan, and then David Munshi. Subject Paul Berg, yeah. I'm assuming Paul Berg will have done David Munshi, yeah.
Munshi. How did this... What is this? Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
That's actually kind of crazy to think that the research that he was doing to like scanning that is being used by this extremely sci-fi corporation in the future. That would be wild to be sucked into the future suddenly like Simon Jarrett was and realize that he's part of he's a default is what he is. That's actually kind of wow. Audio recordings.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so.
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed. The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. It's made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
Wow. All that hope wasted. Was there other audio recordings I didn't see? No. No. Okay. Oops.
What's a legacy scan?
They're historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along, waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
That's a insane concept. Troubleshoot. Unable to connect to mainframe. Please restart router and sub-level vault or contact maintenance. Can I contact maintenance? That seems like the easier option here. Can I just call the helpline and not have to go into whatever dark router space I need to go into?
Welcome to my place. When I started the ARC project, project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
Connection error. Yeah, this is gonna give me the same message, isn't it? In sub-level vault. Okay. I almost thought there was like a window to the outside with how much light was spilling in.
The ARC scans.
Are they similar to my legacy file?
No, yours is flatter, if that makes sense, less dynamic.
Thanks. That makes me feel much better.
Oh. Oh, these are okay. Oh, there's a good one right there, actually. That's probably what we're going to need, I imagine. Is there only going to be one good one, or are we going to have multiple to choose from? There's only one good one. I'll leave it there for right now. I imagine we're gonna have to restart the router before we even do anything in here. So where do I go to restart the router? Hey, hope your day is nice. Hope your day is nice. That's an amazing name. I love that.
Simon, the last report filed by the staff mentioned struggling with something called a proxy. The proxy we killed was blind, just like Ikorus, but it listens. Careful, we spotted 2 more by the infirmary.
What do they look like?
Not sure. It seems to be human enough to pass for a crew member at a distance. Tall, dark, and ultimately faceless seems to be what to look out for.
Keep my eyes open.
I remember something teasing us about an enemy that can only hear and not see. I think we're about to... Oh, this is probably where I need the power, isn't it? I think we're about to run into whatever that is. Oh, great. Is this a point of no return? Once I drop down here, am I literally just... Okay. The fortunate thing is that if it's blind, I should be able to use my light, theoretically. Oh, this looks like a... Oh my. Life and environmental control. Wow. Climate's functional. Air is healthy. Water management is failing. Well, there's like nothing in this room besides this monitor. Why? I don't want to open that door that something was just banging on. It's gonna make me go in this room, isn't it? There's like nothing in either of these rooms. Oh, there's something in here. Absolutely. I know what I've said. I feel like I need to turn it off because it's just like instinct. Oh my gosh, there it is. Okay. Is it how far is it going to come this way? Is the question. Which way are you going to go? Oh, it's just stopping right there. If you're sound, I can distract you with this. You are... Yeah, you went to it. Okay. Just going this way. Okay, while you're right there, I'm gonna try to sneak behind you. See if I can get you to go over that way. Got to be very careful not to accidentally hit anything that's on the ground, like we've been doing, like with the cans and stuff. Like you. Okay. Network error, unable to connect to mainframe. Please reset router. How do I reset router? Improper reset may cause system instability and data loss. Okay, how do I... How does one restart the router? Read terminal notes after I reset. Okay. Oh. This thing's gonna get attracted, isn't it? Oh yeah. It be hauling it. It's like beeping. I'll say GG myself when I'm able to get back up to the main area. Oh, there's no notes here. Wait, did you mean on the other terminal, like in the other room? Yeah, and I know I've reset it. You said to read the notes after I reset it. So you were saying make sure I read what's on the screen. Oh, okay. You didn't mean like there was like a note on the computer. You meant just make sure I pay attention to the instructions it was giving me. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, what? Why are you in here? I forgot to close the door. I was a dummy. Oh no. I didn't think it was possible. I thought it, okay. It's no good. It's like a centaur. Look at it. Look at those hooves. That thing has some hooves. Can I close the door on it in here? I think I can close the door on it in here. Oh. Okay. 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 Just open the door. Okay, good to know those things can open doors. I imagine we're not done with that. I imagine we're gonna see that again in the future at some point, and I now know they can open doors. No, is there up here now? Why is that door open? That door was not open before.
This better have worked. I'm not going down there again.
Catherine, could you just lock that door for me? Oh my lord.
That was on the computer. What did you use it for?
It's a template that has an intelligence pathwork already etched into the base. So, if I wanted to build an AI, I wouldn't have to reinvent a whole model. I would be able to focus on the things that the AI is to be used for.
Is every AI self-aware? Do they also think they're Simon?
What? No, Simon, don't worry. It's not like we just put people into robots and machinery and let them roam free. That'd be really cruel. It doesn't work like that. Or at least it didn't used to work like that. Truly sentient machines thinking they are people is definitely new.
But you kept them sentient for the Ark.
Yes, and I basically had to invent the method.
What are we doing exactly?
We're gonna have a talk with Mr.
Thank you, Simon.
Use the computer to activate the simulation.
Ark locator. We're at Theta. We need to go to Omicron. The Ark's at Tau. We need to take the Ark to Phi.
What happened? Where did everyone go?
Mr. Wan.
Chun?
Ikorus and his critters are ferocious. They pick up on every move. There's no way past them. I'll create a distraction and pull them to me. Get the gang to the shuttle station.
Wait, Brandon, what are you doing?
Don't worry, Alice. I'll be back as soon as you guys are safe.
Every launch is a crapshoot, you know that.
I just wish these numbers looked better.